Hello everyone. So today we will discuss OPSC evaluated copy of one student, classroom student. Uh, this exam, 2023 Civil Service exam, paper 2, Public Administration paper 2. So how OPSC evaluate your copy that we will discuss. So this is question of PUBED paper 2. Okay. So let's start, and here we will find that why he get less mark in some question, what are missing in this question, and actually how OPS is evaluate procedure that discussed. This is the copy to get this Odisha Civil Service Examination 2023 last year public administration paper 2. So marked by examiner and marked by chief examiner. So examiner given 11 11. Here examiner give a 9, the chief examiner increase 2 mark 11, 8 increase 2 mark 10, 8 increase 1 mark 6 increase 2 mark 9 increase 2 mark. So every optional copy is evaluated by 2 examiner. 10 here it is decrease of mark, 1 mark decrease. Here 10 decrease in 1 mark. It is 11 11. 10 decrease in 1 mark 9. 11 increase in 2 mark, 13 13 same, 15 decrease, 12 decrease, 16 decrease in 3 mark. So initially he get 159. After this 162 increase in 3 mark. So out of 250, 162. So you calculate this percentage. 250. So 60%, 65% around. So this is around 65% mark, which is very good. And usually paper 2 re pilankar mark ase nahi. He got good mark in paper 2. So look at this. This is how optional copy of last year evaluated by 2 examiner. Okay. So you have to write very good answer. You cannot make full of 2 examiner. Yes, we can sometimes ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ ଇଭାଲୁଏଟର ଆଖିରୁ ପାର ହେଇଗଲା ତ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଇଭାଲୁଏଟର ତାକୁ ଧରିଦବ. Okay, let's start the question number first. Elucidate the challenges faced by chief secretary in balancing the interest of political leader and efficiency of the bureaucracy. So he got 11 mark in this out of 15. So here he start directly. Chief secretary is the senior most IS, but proper introduction he miss a proper introduction he miss. So right that Indian administration is based on split system. One part is policy formulation, another is policy implementation. So the policy formulation part is known as secretariat and implementation part is directorate, and the most important secretariat organization are cabinet secretariat, central secretariat, PMO and state secretariat. And chief secretary is the head of state secretariat, is the senior most IS officer of the state. After that he write that he is residual legatee, give secretariat assistant to chief minister and council of minister, exactly not council of minister but the cabinet. He is a role model for all civil servant, fix agenda of state cabinet meeting, circulate decision, give filtered information to the CM, solve interministerial dispute, ensure the implementation of centrally sponsored scheme, person for government in center state meeting, ensure good relation between politician and bureaucrat. Chief Secretary feels difficult while discharging his duty because he need to balance between political leader interest and efficiency of bureaucracy. Secrecy, corruption, nepotism, phenomenon of clet, non-participative approach, difficult top-down communication, dispute between line staff, malintegration, soft state. Here also we can say the problem of violation of the concept of neutrality, anonymity. Okay, again, just want to show something to you. So highest gettable mark is 16. Here he gets 16, 15, but chief evaluator 14. So in 20 marker, you can get 14 mark, and in 15 mark, you can get 11 mark, 15 mark or 11 mark. So this is the problem he faced, and solution he give that fusion process, integration, coordination, prevention, and he end that second ERC 10th report personal administration, importance to efficient functioning of chief secretary. But here he need to write at least 3 recommendation of second ERC. So I feel if he write 3 recommendation of second ARC, he write a proper intro, he might get 12 in this question. He might get 12 because one of our student get 176 in paper 2. So 176. Sonali Tripathi, she got 176. If I received her copy, I will again make a video on it. So this is question number 1, and these things are missing in this question. Second, also he get 12 mark, 11 mark. 73rd and 74th CA, great in letter, implementation lake spirit. So here we write features of 73rd, 74th CA Act, limitation, basically limitation, implementation lake spirit. So limitation before 73rd, 74 CA Act, and solution second ARC recommendation. So we directly start the 73rd, 74th CA Act enclose democratic decentralization by establishing panchayat institution, however implementation lake spirit. Yes, ঠিক আছে. But you should write that in 1992 comment pass. In this way the intro ଟିକେ improve ହେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତା. Improve ର scope ଅଛି, improvement ର scope ଅଛି. I am not saying this is perfect, but scope of improvement is there. Font related. So here you write use their financial power, but state government cancel recommendation of state financial not binding, constitution of state finance commission. Here improper fiscal devolution. State government need to devolve fiscal taxation power to PRI, but it is not. So improper fiscal devolution, over dependence on state grant. State finance commission recommendation is only advisory. Okay. No skilled manpower to collect tax. Improper non-tax source of revenue. Function related. देखो function related रे एठी improper functional devolution. देखो you should write proper word. They lack skill to perform. Yes, lack of skill, overlapping jurisdiction, DRDA, but improper functional devolution, no dedicated manpower ଆମେ ଲେଖିବା, but 29 functional item, 29 item and 18 item, 29 to rural local government and 18 to urban local government is not devolved by the state government to these local bodies. That was the problem. Functionary prevalent of caste system, এটা ଟିକେ ঠিক নুହ, caste system not that ଆଜି ଡେଟ୍ ରେ urban local government ରେ caste system ର ଏତେ ରୋଲ ନାହିଁ. Nexus between सरपंच culture, lack of knowledge, ठीक ଅଛି. Functionalities, further he write Manishankar Ayer committee's recommendation and 15 finance commission recommendation, but here I think he should add second ARC 6 report, because second ARC 6 report recommend that proper fiscal devolution, proper functional devolution, recommendation of state finance commission should be binding, dedicated functionary training to functionary of local government. Second ARC 6 report, it should be there. Third question, yes, social audit he got 10 mark. Social audit ensure transparency and accountability. Intro again I am not satisfied. Intro need improvement. Okay, because 176 भी पाई परिबो, he is 162, that means 16 mark or 14 mark less. So here social audit you should start with 73rd CA. In 73rd CA, constitution of Gram Sabha and Gram Sabha's role in policy evaluation, Gram Sabha's role in policy formulation, implementation and evaluation. And when Gram Sabha's role in policy evaluation, we call it social audit. So that's the way you should start. That's why less mark, 10 mark he got here. So गोटे हम ओडिया रे जेमती कहावत अछि स्कूल टाइम रे पूर्वापर संगति सह सरलार्थ लेख. It is like that, you cannot directly jump into the body, you should start from the background. The concept of social audit kahinki asila and kiye social audit koruchi and what is actually social audit. So it is a product of 73rd CA Act. Gram Sabha role in policy evaluation through social audit. Gram Sabha makes administration accountable through social audit. So here intro need to be improved. So Gram Sabha and Gram Sabha conduct social audit, make administration accountable for all the development work related to that village. So he start with MNOREGA, yes, and later you start MNOREGA, that not only MNOREGA, now MNOREGA becomes G Ramji. So not MNOREGA, every development work of that village must be audited by Gram Sabha through social audit. So it is to make citizen participation in policy evaluation, make administration accountable, increase transparency, accountability of administration, and who make them accountable? Gram Sabha, which is consist of all adult registered voter of that village. So MNOREGA failed to achieve goal. He write MNOREGA problem in MNOREGA. After that, social audit. The people of Gram Sabha will go and check progress. Also demand show them actual fund allocation. Negative aspects: secrecy, corruption, closed nature. Provide participation, rigidity. Evaluation is removed. It is value laden approach. New public administration. Yes, connect paper 1 NPA, because NPA really has value, equity, social change, mind focus. Public participation in administration through social audit. He has written, and here also he need to write. So this thing intro need to be improved here. 10 mark, এটা 12 mark মিলিথান্তা, and also he should end with problem before social audit. So I think he has missed this. He has written social audit, but two part problem before social audit or limitation before social audit, solution, second ARC, 6 report, 1 2 3 recommendation. ହେଲା ଦେଖ ସବୁ क्वेश्चन रे social audit ଦେଇଛି. Yes, social audit will increase transparency and accountability, but social audit also face certain limitation. You have to write this. So limitation, listen, ଗୋଟେ answer लिखिबार ଗୋଟେ strategy ଅଛି. Topic intro, topic, limitation, solution, second ARC recommendation. There is a proper format to write answer. মানে এমিতি তুমি ଗୋଟେ journalistic answer লিখিদেলে হবো না. So এটি এই ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট দরকার. গোটা ইন্ট্রোডাকশন প্রপার, তারপরে প্রোগ্রাম বিফোর সোশ্যাল অডিট. প্রোগ্রাম ইজ দ্যাট pseudo participation of citizen, irregular social audit. Pseudo participation means actual participation of Gram Sabha not happen. Pseudo participation, false participation, irregular social audit. The recommendation of social audit is not taken seriously. তারপরে solution, and second ARC is 6 report recommendation. In this question he got 9 mark, and the reason is ଟିକେ dilute ହେଇଗଲା answer টা. ସେ ଲେଖିଛି question ଅଛି role of all India service in maintaining national unity and administrative uniformity. Okay, so if this question is role of all India service in welfare and development of the nation, this answer is great. Role of all India service in administrative uniformity, this answer is good, but he has missed this concept, national unity. এই পার্টটা মিস হয়ে গেছে অ্যান্সার রে, so he got 9 mark, নাহলে 11 mark আসতো না. He has written role of all India service, whatever he know, যেমনি আমি ডিসকাশন করু policy formulation, implementation, evaluation, delegated legislation, administrative adjudication, law and order, disaster management, act role as a provider, regulator, facilitator. Okay. After that, again here I am not satisfied with the intro. আচ্ছা যেতବେଳେ all India service পড়িছি, you have to write who is all India service. That all India service are those category of officer who are recruited by the center, trained by the center, but they work under both center and state, and the final disciplinary action against the member of all India service lies with the center. That is the definition of all India service, and in India we have 3 all India service. এটা আমি লিখেছি Indian Administrative Service, Forest Service, IPS also, Indian Police Service also, all India service. So 3 all India service, IAS, IPS and Indian Forest Service, not foreign service. So intro out to improve ହେଇପାରିବା କଥା. I am not satisfied. After that, role of all India service in say ଦେଖିଛି policy formulation ঠিক ଅଛି, policy formulation, policy implementation, policy evaluation, delegated legislation, redressal of citizen grievance, RTI reply, protect ethos of constitution, ethos of democracy, ensure development administration, coordination, promote cooperative federalism. ঠিক ଅଛି ହେଲା, but missing কোন national unity. So all India service officer national unity কেমিতি maintain করে? Split system. Sorry, tenure system. So tenure system, IAS from state goes to center. So the All India Service member of All India Service officer under from state cadre, they goes to center under deputation. They work in center and again get back. So they make a relation, coordination between center and state. It a good unity. Second, uh, Chief Secretary Conference, DGP Conference, IAS, All India Service Officer in NITI, NDC, Zonal Council, in NIA, National Investigating Agency. National unity. They get common training and ultimate control is with the center. Send regular report, intelligence report to the center. The All India Service coordinate with Central Paramilitary Force, Army, Coast Guard. For example, if you are a IAS in Manipur, you need to coordinate with the Central Paramilitary Force, with the Army. IAS of a coastal district coordinate with Coast Guard, Navy. So this some point must be added here so that he get 9 mark পাইছে 11 mark পাইଥାନ୍ତା. So this is All India Service, and just recent training he can give and with that Mission Karmayogi Parbatmala training for national unity. Okay, so ଟିକେ intro and body रे ଟିକେ content रो ଟିକେ add ଦରକାର ଥିଲା कि national unity केमती करूचे. else ठीक अछि 11 मार्क मिली पारिथांता 2 more mark. So policy court, economy court motion and token court motion differ in their objective. Okay, so this is what, this is parliamentary control over public expenditure, paper 2 unit 7. In parliamentary control over public expenditure, when the budget is present in parliament. So he has started that parliamentary control over public expenditure, important aspect of maintaining fiscal accountability of expenditure or fiscal accountability of executive, political executive. When the finance minister give budget speech, debate discussion take place, or when budget present in the parliament, debate discussion take place. After that, 24 departmental standing committee, they study the budget, and after that motion, and court motion is opposition party, basically parliament hobo, parliament in Lok Sabha. No, এটা দেখো এটা ভুল আছে, but OPS evaluator miss করে দিলা. If court motion passed, then government has to resign. No, this is wrong statement, but OPSC has missed it. God bless OPSC. If budget not passed, budget pass নহলে government resign করিব. So court motion not, if court motion is passed, then government has to resign. This is wrong, but the evaluator missed it. It is good for the student. Okay, so তিনটা motion আছে, 3 different type of motion: policy court, economic court, token court. It is moved with an objective of to remove the policy from budget. Actually policy court means the parliament give rupees 1, means reject the policy outwardly, give rupees 1 to the executive. Economic court To remove certain amount, the parliament feels that the amount demand for this particular project is uh, not economical, so it reduce certain amount. Token cut it reduce 100 rupees. If the fine for the project, if this pass, the government has to resign. ଟିକେ ଭୁଲିଗଲା ଆଉ ଟିକେ କ୍ଲାରିଟି ହେଇକି ଲେଖା ହେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତା ଆନ୍ସର. In this way, policy code, economic code, and token code plays an important role. तो देखो 6 मार्क पाइथिला सेहिति तो फर्स्ट इवैल्यूएटर ठीक थिला, आंसर टिके ठीक नाही, बट सेकंड इवैल्यूएटर 8 कर देछि. हाउ टिके इंप्रूव ही परिताना क्वेश्चन. सो 6 मार्क जो मिली थिला दैट वाज ठीक थिला. So answer need to be improved in detail. You need to write that how parliamentary control of public expenditure happen. After that, a big para of what is policy code, economic code, token code, and after that limitation. Limitation before court motion. What is the limitation or limitation before parliamentary control over public expenditure? Solution. Second ARC. 14th report. Financial administration recommendation. ये सब लिखा ହେଇଥିଲେ 11 मार्क मिलिथांता. Listen, in mains 1 mark is important. गोटे गोटे मार्क important. तो फाइनली पिला सिलेक्ट होना माने होंती नाही कि 2 मार्क पाई कि 3 मार्क पाई कि 4 मार्क पाई. क्लास 1 रो क्लास 2 एंड यू सी कि गोटे गोटे मार्क रे 10 जण 12 जण अछंती. तो सिंगल मार्क इज important. You cannot take lightly. So a answer missing होची limitation, solution, second year से recommendation. 11 मार्क पाइछि. Political interference and bureaucratic delay add to the woes of district planning. So he has started with theorist that importance of planning, POC, fuel, POC, Gullik, Postcorp give importance to planning. Very good. The classical theorist, fuel and Gullik. This intro is good. Evaluator definitely. So this is what I say interpretation of paper 1 and paper 2. So planning question माने तमे fuel लिखिबो, Gullik लिखिबो, PPBS लिखिबो, planning, programming, budgeting system. So this is how you will get mark. So during planning commission era, district planning board has no role in planning. Yes, so planning commission era planning was centralized, non-participative, non-democratic. The district planning board has only role in implementation. But in Niti Aayog district planning, definite role in planning process, planning, parliament, NDC, Niti, state planning board, district planning, block planning, panchayat planning. So this is circular communication. However, political interference resulted in breakdown of civil service neutrality and anonymity. It also against the Woodrow Wilson's polity administration dichotomy. Yes, civil service neutrality, anonymity. Bureaucratic delay occurred due to train incapacity. He has written criticism of bureaucracy, bureaucracy, more rule-oriented, goal displacement. So political interference and bureaucratic delay result into ineffectiveness of district planning, and he has given solution. It changed the nature of planning from behavioral to classical nature, open to close, transparent to secrecy. Why? When political interference habo, a bureaucratic delay habo, so it result into classical organization. Open organization ta close hoijibo, transparency secrecy asijibo, democratic ta undemocratic, participative non-participative, and here he given solution. Prevention of corruption, CBI, CVC, adhocratic nature, organic adaptive nature, the negative impact of political and bureaucratic delay must be stopped. Here he need to include second ARC 6 report on 6 report local government. So what recommendation second ARC give to improvise district planning? What recommendation give to improvise the district planning? ठीक है এটা add ही पारिता second ARC. So I recommend you to add second ARC wherever it is necessary. Report of second ARC that we discussed in class. He has missed this. Division बहुत दरकार है खाली पढ़ी देले होबने रिवाइज बहुत दरकार. Legacy of British administrative system is still prevalent in Indian administration. Okay, let's see. Legacy of British administrative system still prevalent in Indian administration. This is paper 2 unit 1 question. The legacy of British administrative system is still prevalent. Post of governor, federal court, civil servant, federal public service commission, parliamentary form of government, procedure established by law, central secretariat, CAG, list, continuation of recurring civil service for civil service exam. Miss how कौन miss that's why he get 9 mark. कहीं कि 9 मिलला 11 कहीं मिलला नहीं. देखो आउ कौन कौन मिस है इंडियन एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सिस्टम रे इंडियन पुलिस एक्ट 1860, ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट, इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट इट एबे रिमूव हो जाइछि, ऑल इंडिया सर्विस कंडक्ट रूल, सेंट्रल सर्विस कंडक्ट रूल, oath of office and secrecy, post and telegram administration. These are also mainly Indian police. Indian police is still running on the British Act, Irish constabulary system. So Indian Police Act 1860 is based on Irish constabulary system. Official Secret Act, Indian Evidence Act, many service conduct rule, secrecy, post, administration of post and telegram. This we can say eta kichi add heitanta. These are legacy of British administrative system and also local government or municipal administration. Municipal administration. So যদি কিছু পয়েন্ট এড ହେଇଥିଲେ he got 12. এটি 9 জায়গারে 11 মার্ক মিলিଥାନ୍ତା. Okay, next question. Yes, so এটি ବି 9 ମିଳିଛି. Let's see କାହିଁକି 9, why should not 11? So you target 11 in every question. ସବୁ question ରେ 11 target କଲେ କେତେ ହବ? If you got 11 into 10 and 14 into 5, 110, 180. So Sonali I get 176. I can show you. One second. Listen. This is Sonali Tripathi, rank 39, mark in public administration, 164, 173. So the total mark is 337, highest in Odisha. So 173. So you can get 170 both. So paper 1, paper 2 re 170, 170, 340 okay hebo. And 340 rokhila mane you will get a rank. Listen, optional selected. Baki dekho mark dekho. SA 130, 114, 12, 149. But optional re so to highest mark 164, 173. Better than the interview. So this is the role optional play in your selection. Both logo casually ନଉଛନ୍ତି casually ନେଲେ ଏମିତି casually ନଉଥିବ first attempt, second attempt, third attempt ଏମିତି ଚାଲିଥିବ attempt ପରେ attempt ଯିଏ serious ହେଲା ଥରେ କେ because general study you cannot rely on GS 114 102 149 but optional you can rely ହେଲା but people are ignoring optional ଠିକ ଅଛି ଯିଏ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିବ ଯିଏ ସିରିୟସ୍ ହବ ସେ ସିଲେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବ ଯିଏ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିବ ସେ ଦଉଥିବ ପରୀକ୍ଷା ଏମିତି ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ ପରେ ଆଟେମ୍ପ୍ଟ ଚାଲିଥିବ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ହେଲା ସିରିୟସଲି ପଢ ସିରିୟସଲି ଏକ୍ସାମ ଦିଅ କ୍ୟାଜୁଆଲ ଆପ୍ରୋચ ନା ମାନେ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ have casual approach acha preamble is the identity card of the constitution preamble source of power it, ethical conduct and moral value question is how it is bedrock of ethical conduct and moral value in Indian public administration. Okay, you need to write that yes, this is preamble, introduction of preamble, and you need to write the concept of constitutionalism in India. Constitutionalism means when the country is governed on the basis of constitution, we can call it constitutionalism, and Indian administration function on the basis of constitution. Because Indian administration is the instrument in the hand of political executive. So Indian administration has to follow the ideals of preamble as preamble is the identity card and soul of the constitution. And yes, liberty, equality, fraternity. Here you need to explain what is liberty, how Indian administration influence from the word liberty, justice. Indian administration provide this moral value, selflessness, awareness, honesty, integrity, leadership, openness, objectivity. Okay. So written but how to improve he paritanta, improve tike introduction he paritanta, and liberty, liberty of thought, expression, the constitution word, socialist, secular, socialist, secular, democratic republic, liberty, equality, justice, fraternity. So Indian administration. So moral value, how it promote ethical conduct and moral value. Yes, this word ହେଲା the liberty hella, equality hella, fraternity hella, justice hella, liberty, all this promote moral value and selflessness in an Indian administrator. So that goes to question number 10. Uh, Recent Supreme Court judgment categorization of SC positively impact their socio-economic development. Acha. So socio-economic development of SC. This is paper 2, unit 9. Welfare administration, welfare of scheduled caste. So what is the Supreme Court judgment related to categorization of SC? If you remember, that is reservation inside reservation, that concept. In scheduled caste, there is section which get opportunity provided by state, and using that they are in the mainstream of development. They are referred by creamy layer. Now recent Supreme Court, yes, ये ठीक लिखी देछि सेति में मार्क मिली जाइछि. Recent Supreme Court judgment, there has been a debate over introduction of creamy layer exclusion from reservation policy. Positive outcome, creamy layer will not be able to take benefit of the reservation policy. More opportunity to the above backward class of from scheduled caste get opportunity. Reduce the social stratification, very good, gap between rich and poor, and it removed the concept that only a particular section, for example the Mina in Rajasthan, mostly those scheduled caste whose one generation uplifted, for example, its scheduled caste candidate, here IAS or OS, his son again avail the benefit. In Odisha, we know that father take reservation, son take reservation, his son take reservation. So we cannot compare between two SC students. One student's father is an IAS or OS, and another student's father is a very poor man. So we cannot give them same and saying that they should both get reservation. No, it is non-biased. So the student whose father is a IAS, he should not be get any reservation, so that the actual needy scheduled caste get reservation. So this is only this can result into uh, egalitarian society. Open window for government policy, negative vote bank politics, caste based fragmentation in society, way forward. Yes, good answer. ठीक आंसर लिखिजे. बट जे ए केस मिस करि जाइछो से मार्क पाई नथिबो. सो क्लियरली क्वेश्चन रे लिखितिला recent judgment categorization of SC. So it was in news. So current example, yes. So you have to. So that reading paper is important. Power of governor with regard to schedule area in India. Okay. First, you need to write what is schedule area, how administration of schedule area take place. Schedule area, those area which are declared as schedule area, those area which are declared as schedule area by president. Acha. The president of India declare an area as schedule area based on the population of tribe. Okay, clear. The president time to time declare, behalf of him governor exercises control. So schedule area is administered by president through the governor of that state. So governor regarding schedule area, he can mark area, ensure no outsider within any hamper tribal identity, submit report to the president, empower tribal advisory council to ensure proper sanitation. Odisha. In Odisha, there is a tribal affair minister. The Odisha governor appointed tribal affair minister. State government should not any act hamper. Governor ensure the participation tribal advisory council. Governor play. Only 2 page answer. That's why 9 mark get. ହେଲା ଆଉ ବି ଲେଖିବା କଥା ଏଠି. There should be more. So 2 page answer ସାରି ଦେଇଛି. Still 9 mark ପାଇଛି, ବହୁତ ଭଲ mark ପାଇଛି. You should be get 8 or 7. So first intro in detail. Intro, schedule area, what is schedule area, tapre administration of schedule area. Acha, structure answer kon hobo eti likhi douche. Intro, administration of this schedule area, role of president and governor, and here Again, you need to write about PESA because 73rd C is not involved in scheduled area. So PESA Act, Panchayat extended to scheduled area. Role of district collector in scheduled area. Okay. Problem faced by governor. The governor also face certain problem administrating scheduled area and step forward. Because ultimately it is welfare of scheduled tribe. Also, Niti aspirational district program, aspirational block program. So role of Niti in scheduled area. এই কিছু extra point ଦେଇଥିଲେ 11 mark ଆସିଥାନ୍ତା. Okay. Now group B 5 question 300 word limit means 4 page. Here you will get 4 page to write your answer. Federal conflict often lead to administrative paralysis. Recent example. So here you need to write. This is basically center-state relation. So federalism. What is federalism? Center-state relation. We have witnessed various form of federalism, and the reason of federal conflict. Let's see what he has written. 13 mark. Good. खराब कोई भी नहीं हूँ. 13 mark ठीक होचे. India is Bharat shall be a union of state. Article 1. India is a quasi-federal case where the relation of distribution of power, administrative relation between central government and state government called federalism. However, federal conflict are also taking place which ultimately lead to administrative paralysis. Yes, the land border dispute between Odisha and Andhra Pradesh, explanation, Kotia related, administrative paralysis. This time they want to develop that area. Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu, GST issue. These are actually interstate conflict. But yes, federal conflict. Uh, Interstate Council, Zonal Council, Niti Aayog, Sarkaria Commission, Punchi Commission. Something more what I need that federalism from 1947 now we have discussed, we have witnessed many type of federalism, centralized, bargaining, cooperative, competitive, and recently we have witnessed two more type of federalism, coercive, combative. Because here we need to write not only interstate but federal conflict means conflict between center and state. The center and state has three type of relation: administrative, legislative, financial. And the conflict between center and state lead to administrative paralysis. So he has given this example interstate conflict, but it should be center state conflict, but Sarkaria Commission, Punji Commission ठीक होचे. First evaluator 11 mark ଦେଇଥିଲା. He has increased it to 13. So 4 page answer you need to write. But yes, I need to add this thing in this answer. discuss the evaluation of district collector. This is not evaluation, evolution. Printing mistake achi. So you read it as evolution. Discuss the evolution of district collector from British India. How has it changed post independence? Very good question. And he has right good answer. The office of DC is British legacy. Previously, it has board executive, but he need to write that who is British Governor General has started the office of DC. Both executive magistrate power, but after independence, the magistrate power were withdrawn because it violate the concept of separation of power. Yes, district collector change post independence. So before independence, he need to write it more. What should I suggest? So when you start district collector, you will start that in which context the office of district collector was established by the British. The British, in order to uh, collect revenue, they demarcate a district into revenue district based on its revenue potential and appoint a officer known as district collector to streamline the revenue collection to increase the revenue collection. And later the district collector has given more power, maintenance law and order, judiciary power. But what was the aim? The aim was to collection of revenue, district collector. So you should start that. So district collector start, after that more power added, and gradually, because from British India, and gradually the district collector has so much power in British India that he was known as a little Napoleon. The British PM Macdonald has said the district collector is like a tortoise which carry the big elephant on which the government of India rests. This type of start will give you. In the cricket rate, we need a good start. T20 day, we need a good start. So your answer, your intro should be excellent. Intro tomorrow excellent haba kotha. So this is the way how I may start the answer. That how the office of district collector has started, and he is known as a little Napoleon due to all the power and authority he held. And Robert McDonald's quotation that the DC is a tortoise who hold the big elephant on which government of India rests. This should be my introduction. After that, this should be I give devoted 1 page to British India. After that, 3 page to development. So move maybe 15 mark paithanti. Hello. With this intro, you get 15 mark. देखो ये पाइथिबो 173 माने she must get average 1575 and here 14 14 पंचा 70 and 11 into 10 110. So average, this is average mark. In some questions she might got the say कोटी 12 mark पाइथिबो. So 170 to 173 ହେଲା. Okay, so intro need to improve. Tapre 47 to 73 state only actor at the time district collector has to ensure good service to people, magistrate power withdrawn, good governance paradigm. He has to ensure, yes, देखो good governance paradigm लिखी evaluator से right मारी 73rd 74 democratic decentralization citizen charter ହେଲା IT ଏଟା ଗୋଟେ जो मु diagram करे class रे देखिथिबो. I have this common diagram that 1947 1991 1992 1997 2000 2005 2015 2013. So he has written in this way. 73 1992 good governance paradigm asila and he also write 1991 কথা भी लिखिबार थिला 1991 रे new economic policy. So impact of new economic policy also on the DC. So good governance paradigm, ensure investment, non-state actor in administration, 73rd 74, IT Act, RTI, Niti Aayog asila, Digital India, democratic decentralized participative. In this way, district collector, acha, what he miss here? Acha, kono miss heichi ethi re? Ethi miss heichi again. He miss second ARC 15 report, state and district administration recommendation to improve efficiency of DC. I have given 10 recommendation in class. At least you give 3, 4, 5 master recommendation you have to write in this DC question, and surely he get 14 or 15. Okay, so don't happy that 13 mark. No, ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ କହେ टेलर କହିଲେ absolute rationality, ତମେ ବି ବେଷ୍ଟ आंसर ଉପରେ ଫୋକସ କର। ବେଷ୍ଟ आंसर लिखिले 330 ଆସିବ। କୋଉଠି ବି ନା intro ଦେଖ ଟିକେ ଚାଲୁ ହେଇଗଲା। I am not satisfied with the intro. I am not satisfied. And also I am not satisfied the way he end. It is second ARC ରହିବା କଥା। ଦେଖ, it is a second ARC, citizen centric administration. No, second ARC 15th report रे DC ବାବଦରେ କହିଛି, state and district administration. Evaluator is happy that he has mentioned second ARC. Evaluator second ARC देखिए खुशी, but don't write second ARC, write second Administrative Reform Commission. Because sometimes the evaluator is lenient, sometimes, but you cannot expect that every year the evaluator will lenient on you. No. Because को वर्ष किए evaluate करूची you don't know. ए वर्ष टिके पानिचे आंसर रे भी मार्क मिली गला, but it's not like that you will get mark on this diluted answer every year. No. तम कॉपी किए देखिबो आरो वर्ष ए वर्ष जे देखुची आरो वर्ष से नथिबो, and two people are evaluating, तो किछि गारंटी नहीं एथिरे ए क्वेश्चन रे ही गॉट केते 13 से 13 मार्क पाइछि, बट इंट्रो आ कंक्लूजन टिके ठीक नहीं, 11 भी मिली पारि थांदा, तो भाग्य भलो 13 मिली जाइछि, नहले 11 मिली थांदा मैक्सिमम. So public account committee, yes, public account committee's role largely recommendatory rather than enforceable. Yes, very good. So what is public account committee? So it is a parliamentary committee, and this question also comes under paper 2 unit 7, parliamentary control over public expenditure. So the control auditor general submit its annual audit report to the president. President table it before parliament, and in parliament 3 important parliamentary committee, PAC, EC and CPU, they study the audit report of CAG, and through this parliamentary committee parliament can make executive financially accountable. Okay, so public account committee's role is largely recommendatory. That means what is this? This is limitation of public account committee. Public account committee is the most important parliamentary committee, but this is the most important limitation. You need to write that the limitation before PSC, the step to make PSC effective, and what is the recommendation of second ARC 14th report related to PSC. Okay, let's see what he has written. Before reading this, analysis Delhi. Parliamentary control over public expenditure, ensure financial accountability of the executive. In this regard, public account, no. Intro is not satisfactory. Intro not satisfactory. इंट्रोडक्शन कौन हवा कथा इंडिया India adopt parliamentary form of government, and in parliamentary form of government, the executive is responsible to the parliament in general and Lok Sabha to the particular. Parliament make executive accountable in financial means through various parliamentary committee. Best, this should be the introduction. And you cannot write PSC without writing CAG. The Controller Auditor General, Article 148, conduct audit on behalf of Parliament, submit audit report to the President, President table it before the Parliament, and after that the Parliament study. After that the Parliamentary Financial Committee study the audit report. এটা ଗୋଟେ proper intro দেখো 2 line intro actually I don't like this type of intro evaluator ଦେଇଛି 14 ଠିକ ଅଛି it is up to the evaluator but intro should be proper this intro is not satisfactory ତମେ imagine କର ଆଉ କେତେ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ତମେ ଆଣି ପାରିବ ତ ମାର୍କ ଆଣୁନ that means ତମେ ମାନେ ଭଲ ଆନ୍ସର ଲେଖୁନ ହେଲା ତ intro improve ହେଇ ପାରିବ so ଦେଖ ସେ କିଛି mention directly PSC ବୁଝି ପାରୁଛ ତ PSC तो लेख पार्लियामेंट्री इंपोर्टेंट पार्लियामेंट्री कमिटी पीएससी कौन करिवो सीएजी बाबरे तो ठीक लिखिबो यू हैव टू राइट अबाउट सीएजी so without CAG report PSC is nothing so public account committee लिखिछि recommendation government of India act establish member chairman function ठीक है ना function छोटा limitation yes good yes written function limitation recommendation not binding shortage of skills of no punishment power cannot advise before spending very good solution this is why I get mark Ashok Chan PSC is doing its job well for which it was established second ARC 14 report financial administration focus on and RBI governor Subbarao established a fiscal council listen this is current example I discussed in class thankfully he has written that former RBI governor D Subbarao suggests to establish a fiscal council with the empowerment of PSC for effective parliamentary control very good that's why he get तो इंट्रो भलो नहीं बट एबे आंसर तो देखो इंट्रो ठीक नहीं बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस ही डू एवरीथिंग राइट व्हाट इज पब्लिक अकाउंट कमिटी फंक्शन ऑफ पब्लिक अकाउंट कमिटी लिमिटेशन ऑफ पब्लिक अकाउंट कमिटी जेमती मु क्लास रे कहे इंट्रो फंक्शन लिमिटेशन सॉल्यूशन टू द लिमिटेशन अशोक चांद second ARC recommendation current example second ARC and this is current example this is how you will get देखो फास्ट तो से 15 मार्क देइतिला खुशी ही की ये ताको 14 कर देला मे बी फॉर द इंट्रो जदि इंट्रो भलो थिले 15 मार्क मिली थांता and and this is the same approach which I tell you in class 14 मार्क पाइछि क्लियर इंट्रोडक्शन तापरे पब्लिक अकाउंट कमिटी द बॉडी फंक्शन लिमिटेशन सॉल्यूशन सेकंड ARC करंट एग्जांपल 14 मार्क हैला बुझिलो तो मु जहा क्लास रे कहे मार्क आसुची ओके आकु जीवा discuss the role of human right commission in handling custodial death encounter killing and human right इथिरे किछि गुटे पाणिचिया हितिबो सेति में 11 मार्क मिलिछि नहले 14 रु 11 केमति हबो हैला there must be some mistake is there so let find what is the mistake so इथिरे फर्स्ट कोन हितांदा मो हिसाब रे आंसर what is human right definition of human right source of human right kono UDHR India is a signatory to human right the concept of global constitutionalism okay the concept of global constitutionalism concept of international public administration concept of good governance because if you remember good governance paradigm one of the add conditionalities is human right protection This is one of the add conditionalities, human right protection. ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା. Let's see କଣ ଲେଖିଛି କଣ ନାହିଁ କଣ ମିସ୍ ଅଛି. So India is a signatory to UNHRC. Again यार poor intro. Intro ସବୁବେଳେ କହୁଛି why you are not writing intro I cannot understand. Intro କଣ ହବ? What is human right? Human right are those right entitled to an individual by virtue of he or she is a human being. Human right are universal. The source of human right is Magna Carta. And yes, UNHRC, United Nations Human Rights Commission. India is a signatory to UNHRC because the concept of global constitutionalism, international public administration, IPA or NCPA, because under global constitutionalism, all countries of the world abide by a common set of law, that is UN law. And good governance paradigm 1991, protection of human rights is one of the add conditionalities. So the role of human rights commission is very important. Intro भलो नहीं, intro भलो नहीं. First मु काटी देली देखो intro ठीक नहीं. So when I am not satisfied, the evaluator is very experienced than me. How become you satisfied? Intro ठीक नहीं ये question रे. And even if he is also satisfied, ଯାହାର copy ସେ ବି କହିଛି yes sir improvement ଆଉ ହେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତା. Because ତମେ ବି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିବ ତମ କପି ତମେ ଜାଣିଯିବ କି ହଁ ଏଇଟା ମିସ୍ ହେଇଛି ଏଠି ମିସ୍ ହେଇଛି ଏଠି ମିସ୍ ହେଇଛି. अच्छा role of human rights commission after that तमे लिखितांतो कि India has established human rights commission in 1993 on the basis of protection of human rights act. It is a statutory body. After that तमे लिखितांतो माने एमती होची कि directly he jump to the body intro किछि ना हैला तो केबे एस्टाब्लिश होला कोन हैला किछि लिखा हे नै तापर रोल ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट कमिशन ठीक अछि रोल लिमिटेशन रोल रे अगेन छोटा रोल रखिछि आउ टिके हवा कथा तापर लिमिटेशन सॉल्यूशन वे फॉरवर्ड देखो पेज ओके तो अच्छा लेट्स सी रोल inquiry into custodial death visit jail help them getting legal advice represent and report to encounter killing step to report child abuse report the sexual harassment मात्र छोटा how function होबो suggest government advise government to make policy related to human rights protection raise human right awareness implement international treaty related to human right okay take suo motu cognizance or after taking a complaint monitor work of SHRC State Human Rights Commission okay recommend government to take action against official involved in human rights violation recommend government to give financial help to the victim minimum 10 12 15 point तो लिखिबा कथा ठीक लेकिन कम हे गला पॉइंट कम हे गला हला एटलीस्ट 10 to 12 points in function छोटा नो minimum 10 to 12 लिखिबा तम police may not cooperate lack of investigating agencies state government may not assist them people not aware about role of NHRC no again I'm not satisfied with lack of own investigation ठीक अछि police ठीक अछि people not aware speedy justice अच्छा सबुतो मेन लिमिटेशन हैला it cannot give punishment cannot give financial assistance its recommendation are advisory not binding These are main three. It cannot take old case, 1 year old case. 10টা limitation. Solution strengthening National Human Rights Commission providing the investigating ହେଲା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଜାଗା ଯୋଉ ବଳିଲା କାହିଁକି ଜାଗା ବଳିଲା ଏ ଜାଗାର ବଳିବାର ରିଜନ ହଉଛି ଏଠି ଆଉ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା 10ଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଲିମିଟେସନ ରେ 8ଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ରେ 8ଟା ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା and he has missed the concept of global constitutionalism good governance paradigm a concept ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା when it established ଆଉ ବହୁତ information ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ହେଲା that's why the mark is 14 ଏଠି ବି 14 ହେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତା whatever I say if you write this you will get 14 marks initiative taken by government of Odisha for welfare of women and children 13 mark পাইছি so DPSP established welfare state fundamental right yes DPSP fundamental right এটি preamble भी हवा कथा preamble also liberty equality justice it is women and children preamble fundamental right DPSP step taken by Odisha government PM এটা স্কিম ସବୁ ଲେଖିଛି children ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସ୍କିମ୍ in this way government of Odisha देखो कौन मिस है मु कहबी I will tell you ए आंसर रे कौन मिसिंग है discussion initiative take by government of Odisha ठीक ଅଛି तो constitution है तापर step taken by government skill India health to see children but institution you should write institution for welfare of women and children institution in Odisha for welfare of women and children. State Human Rights Commission, Ministry of Women and Child Development, ICDS, for Ministry of Education, Ministry of Law, Women Police Station, and also we can say National Commission Women, State Social Welfare Board, like Central Social Welfare Board, we have in State Social Welfare Board. So he need to add. देखो 3 पेज रे आंसर केमते लिखिबो 4 पेज देछि माने तमे 4 पेज लिखिबो otherwise you will not get still 13 मार्क पाई जाइछि देखो 16 थ्रू 13 करा आइछि 16 पाई थांदा से हैला खाली स्कीम लिखिले होबो नै इनिशिएटिव बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ओडिशा इटा मेंशन एही थांता द इंस्टीट्यूशन in Odisha for welfare of women and children. Okay, so this is and the aim of this is এটা পুরা latest 2023 গলা ବର୍ଷ जो माने मेंस ଦେଇଥିଲ ସେଇ ମାନଙ୍କର copy and this is how and again I said answer writing is an art and before answer writing you need to know about the content and that IBC method of answer writing intro body conclusion second ARC current example and paper 1 ray criticism of theorist and present relevance this is okay this is for you and if you if you want to have any means idea related to answer writing, you can call or WhatsApp me in this number 82496967 double five. And again, I show you mark of some student. I just show you mark. 289 marks, rank 19, 289 mark, 337 mark. This is 305, 305. Mona Lisa Raut 302, Sabyasachi 296, Mahendra 288, Pranati টিকে কমে গলা 272, and this is some student not qualified, mark is 278, 283. Student, they are not qualified. 279, 299, not qualified. 287, not qualified. 280, 290, 290, not qualified. This is 283, not qualified. Yeah, this is mark of some student this year. Not qualified due to problem in GS, but very good mark. 280, minimum 280 plus almost any jaldi. Okay, so this is okay. Everyone, take care and read hard for this year mains. Okay, all the best.